Hey guys, Ash here for the Golders and Blues. How are we? And this is a preview for tonight's game. Yes, Everton back are in action on a Thursday, and I completely forgot about this game. As I mentioned in the preview and the after game from uh, Monday night, I thought our next game was on Sunday against Wolverhampton Wanderers. How wrong was I? We actually have a game this evening, yes, against, uh, I suppose, a team that generally on paper year in year out we generally have done well against over the years, home and away. We've usually trounced them and beat them extraordinarily well. This time around they're right behind us, trying to catch a European spot. I think it's just 1 point separating us. So of course to defeat the Spurs kind of dented the kind of good run that we were on. And obviously with this game and as I said, the Wolves game on Sunday, these are possibly six very, very important points that we need to get to give ourselves some sort of chance of Europe. Now the issue that we have, and the big talking point of course, not just only from ourselves as fans but of our good old buddy Gary Neville, the midfield is non-existent, and we know it's non-existent. The reasons for that, do not know. We just don't know why. Is Andre Gomez fit? Does he give him monkeys anymore? Has he got his contract? Has he got his big money and decided I'm not going to bother playing? We know the guy can play. We've seen him play. Some people are calling for Beningame to come in and get a game instead of Tom Davies playing centre midfield. Some people are even saying to bring Anthony Gordon into the centre of midfield. But I think he did so well against Spurs on that right hand side. I think we should leave him there, to be perfectly honest. I think he was the only positive really from that Spurs performance. I said we were unlucky with the goal. Otherwise, Spurs weren't on their best either, so it could have been a point in not losing, the 3 points. But anyway, who do we go with? It's going to be very, very difficult, and Carlo Ancelotti is going to have a huge decision to make on what he does play in that midfield, because we've all seen that still photograph of the look that Leighton Baines gave to Gylfi Sigurdsson as he was coming off. So he didn't look too impressed either. Could Gylfi be completely dropped for this game? I think Beningame can play in that number 10 role, if I'm correct in saying. So it's making it, Gylfi's not doing himself any favours by not playing well and not more or less giving a shit and strolling around the pitch. So, if he's not going to do it, let's bring somebody in that may actually want an actual game of football. And over the last couple of seasons, Beningame has come in, whether it's behind closed doors games, the under 23s, he's done well in games he's come on, and he's shown that he can be a talent. So maybe it is time for him. I still maintain at this stage that when it comes to Gylfi Sigurdsson, I think this is his final season. If a good transfer offer comes in, I think he's gone, with a number of others as well. Do we need another centre back? It's very hard to know. Keane can be susceptible at times. Mina gets injured an awful lot. Holgate looks like he's going to miss tonight's game. So that means hopefully Yerry Mina will stay fit. So that means we need to bring in, obviously one of the youngsters is probably going to come in at centre back. Maybe Gibson might get on the bench. So how are we going to come across this game? What kind of formation are we going to take on? Are we going to go 4-4-2, 4-5-1, or stick with our current formation that we have been playing? It's going to be very difficult. Richarlison didn't have a great game itself, so he needs to kind of get himself moving again. I think he's taken a couple of racks on the same ankle over the last couple of games, so maybe that's at him as well. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's doing well on the holding up the ball front, but then his outlay to find that next pass can sometimes just let him down. But he is still a youngster. He's still kind of learning the trade, as they say. I don't think it's going to be, I was completely wrong with the goal fest I thought the Spurs game was going to be, but I think this game could be a very, very sneaky one. Like the Spurs game, it could be just a 1-0 victory for us. Obviously we'll take that, and then hopefully go into Sunday's game against Wolves doing something the same. Southampton have a lot to play for. We have a lot to play for those positions, and it's getting to a stage now of the season where we can't afford to let those teams around us get up on points. And that's just the way we're going to have to look at this game. Get forward, get shots in on goal, pepper the goalkeeper, get the ball passed around, and let's sort this midfield scenario out. hopefully when the game was over on Monday, the Carlo got them on the pitch on the training field and absolutely drilled midfield, because that was the key element that was missing um, on Monday. As I said, the first 10 minutes we seemed to pass around well, and then after that, bump, the passing just disappeared and we were completely lost. Um, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm going with a 1-0 with Dominic Calvert-Lewin getting the goal. So please God, we will be right and celebrating come 8 o'clock this evening. Until then, guys, we'll talk to you later on. Cheerio.